Hey everyone, welcome back to more Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector. I'm DisturbingPuppet. So today we're doing a 3,000 point battle, playing as the Imperial Guard, playing against the Tyranids. So I'm a little concerned about this one. We'll see when we take a look at the Tyranid army how things might go. So yeah, this is the 3,000 point army with a few adjustments from the DLC. So we've got Tank Commander, basic equipment. We've got a Tank Commander with the upgraded plasma guns. We have one Casterkin with the upgraded volley guns. We're running with two Rogeldorn battle tanks. So this one has the basic cannon and the Gatling cannon on it, along with the bolter and the stubber. This one, instead of the Gatling cannon, is running the pulverizer cannon, which is a bit more of a mortar type thing. It kind of looks like it's got a decent amount of splash damage, decent armor piercing overall. We've got one artillery piece. So we have a lot of variation here in the Lehman Russes. So we've got Lehman Russ. This one is running the Punisher Gatling Cannon, so very close range anti-infantry, but it's got enough armor piercing it can deal with like Tyranid warriors, that kind of stuff. We also have the Flamers, and of course it's got the Las Cannon. The second Lehman Russ battle tank is the basic Lehman Russ battle tank, so it's got the Lehman Russ battle cannon, bolters, and the Las Cannon. We've got a bit more of a close range siege one, so this is the Demolisher with the Demolisher cannon on it. So the Demolisher cannon has a bit of splash, a good armor piercing overall. This one is running with multi-meltas and the standard las cannon. Then we have a Vanquisher variant, so this is the long range gun, more anti-vehicle. Got some plasma on it just in case, and standard las cannon. Armored Sentinel here with the plasma gun. We've got one Acadian shock troop with bayonets, just because it kind of fit for the points, pretty much is about it, and a Chimera. So probably Chimera transports Casterkin where they need to go. You guys are expendable, and we'll play it from there. So abilities here, the tank commanders have an ability to give you double shots for less accuracy, which can be super devastating, especially with the tanks. If we're next to guys, we'll give them range stability and damage, which is very nice. And then we've got a way to give somebody an increased graze chance when they're attacked. So that helps if we are getting beat up a little bit. All right, that's the force. The Tyranids we're going to face is my monster Tyranid army. And I'm concerned about this because it's running the maximum number of Hive Guard. I think they all have the upgraded anti-vehicle guns. Yes, they do. All right, so that's what I'm mainly concerned about. So playing against this, kill the Hive Guard. That is 100% the priority. Hive Tyrant. There's also a Turvagon to spawn some stuff, do a little bit of healing. There's a Tyrannifex, two Exocrines, three of the Thornbacks. I think they're all, just running the basic one. So they're going to be causing a bit of problem rushing out front. So they might be something that are kind of demanding attention when I really want to kill other stuff instead. 6, count them, 6, which is the maximum number of Tyranid warriors in the army, which all have the upgraded rifles, I believe. And then 4 squads of Hormagaunts just to fill out the points. So it's going to be rough, but we're going to fight a skirmish to the death as per usual. Yeah, I'm really concerned about this one because we're a very small, compact, vehicle-heavy army, and this Tyranid force is full of like anti-vehicle units and stuff. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. We want to fight Exterminatus. I'm going to go ahead and pick Salt Exchange, just something a little different. So, we need to pick our armies. Let's make sure we get the right force. That is correct. And for the Tyranids, yes, that is correct. The killers. Okay, let's jump in and see how things go. Like I said, I'm a bit concerned about this. If I can pick these guys off at range, we'll be okay. I think we outranged the Hive Guard. So as long as I can spot and kill the Hive Guard at range before they get a chance to do much to me, I'll be okay. But there's just so many of them, and if they prioritize targets, they've got an increased amount of damage due to vehicles and a massively increased crit chance against vehicles. So that combination makes them super, super deadly. Like, they get lucky, like one squad can just nuke a tank in one shot. So it really is going to depend on how things go here. Hopefully, like I said, we spot them early, can pick them off at range, and we'll be okay. If not, things will not be going well for us. Okay, so I think what we want to do, we could break up into 2 and have maybe a couple tanks over here, but the bulk over here. This is like 1, 2, 3, 4 wide probably. We could just go there with the 4 wide. I mean, that kind of makes sense. So what we're going to do, let's just get some stuff out of the way. Transport with the Casterkin, I think, is what we want to run. We'll have them deploy where we need to. We're just kind of getting them out of the way for the moment. The artillery will throw wherever. We want you to advance and scout for us, our sentinel here. So we'll throw you over there. What I'm going to do then... So you're a short-range killing machine. You're a short-range killing machine. The others were kind of fine, so let's go like... Vanquisher. We'll just spread the commanders out behind slightly. Artillery, go there for now. I don't really have much use at all for these guys, honestly. I mean, I could throw them in the transport rather than the Casterkin. The Casterkin could kind of hang here and shoot, so they're a bit more useful in the battle line, whereas these guys really aren't. So we could possibly get them into a point with the Chimera, we could deploy them to be useful, but otherwise they're really not. So let's do that instead.
We'll get you there.
Okay, so... Wow, that was super weird. I don't think the map's done that when I've gone out to the overall map. So yeah, we've got a lot of clear line of sight here, which we probably want to try to prioritize fighting over here rather than anywhere else. We'll see how it goes. Let's go ahead and just run on up. We're far enough away, we aren't going to see anything this early on. So run on in, give me some vision. You guys load on up into the Chimera. Chimera can also give me some vision. Hopefully some ranged contacts. We could check the flank here.
Transport awaiting orders.
Yeah, the map is really freaking out when I do that. It's like, I don't know what's going on with that. So, like, we could head out hard to the flank and then move our way back in. We could also potentially go out this way, aiming to check that side. You know what? I think that's worth doing. There's more of the map over here than there is to the left. So, we'll kind of plan on doing that. Everybody else, we're just going to advance. There really isn't anything crazy for me to do. Fortunately, you're kind of in the way there, buddy. So let's go there. Vanquisher, sure, go there. We're not going to spot anything this early on, so I'm not too concerned about it. So I'm just going to, like, end the turn and just auto-overwatch, probably. Here, how about you go there for now?
Earthshaker is ready.
And artillery, we'll just move up.
Firing line.
So if we can kind of stay here for the rest of the battle, I'd be fine with that. So we're just going to end an auto-watch.
We'll wait till they move.
Auto-overwatch. Over-auto-watch? Is that what I said? Over-auto-overwatch. Because we're not going to see anything at this point, so it's fine. I'm hoping we can use our ability to double our shots early on and get some nice kills on anything super important we can see. But again, Hive Guard are the priority, but probably those spine backs are going to rush at us. Maybe the Tyrannifex. Hive Tyrant sometimes does that as well, so if the Hive Tyrant comes out, we'll just try to nuke him out of the sky, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, so we want to be a bit more careful here.
Armored Sentinel, ready.
Let's go ahead and at least go to here and see what we can see. I don't have great spotting, so I am going to go ahead and move on up. Seeing nothing has me a bit concerned. Range, we can go pretty far, but optimal's only 4. Let's go out to like 5. Really like some better vision there.
Discipline, experience.
You guys run up into
action.
cover. Kind of surprised I'm not seeing anything. We do have the close range guys, so Demolisher, you need to get pretty close. Let's have you take this spot. We've got the Multi-Melta and the Demolisher cannon there. Unfortunately, you are pretty short. That's what, 3 on there? Let's push it out to like maximum, just in case. Punisher. Yeah, let's go in. I want the longer range stuff maybe here, because we can actually get better view out that way. Yours is also pretty short, optimal 2. Put you about 4, in case anything pushes in. Okay, you've got the Gatling, you've got that. A little slower, it looks like, with you guys, so let's head on up. This gun is 6, okay. Which is only there, we'll push it out to like 7. You're a tank commander.
Ready to win the war, sir?
You can get in the front line, so yeah, let's do that. I'll just have you go for your optimal range, which is 6. Lots and lots and lots of Overwatches here. Vanquisher, I mean, we could have you hang here, looking that direction. I think I'd rather have the regular battle tank doing that, though. Unfortunately, these guys are going to kind of block each other's shots pretty effectively here if we're in multiple layers. Ideally, we want to spread out a bit more. For now, I think we're just going to try to keep you guys protected. We're going to stick to this side. Just go optimal range.
Whose day are we ruining today, sir?
Chimera, let's duck in behind the cover. And we'll kind of watch this side here.
Keeping watch.
If anything wants to rush up. I would like to connect everybody so we are getting the benefit of the tank commander. But it's not a defensive bonus from the tank commander, it's a bonus to our accuracy, so not as big of a deal. Got no targets, unfortunately. I was hoping I could see them before they could see me.
Got your armor right here, sir.
Alright, let's just shift on in here, I guess.
Armor rolling out.
Just gonna bunch everybody up like crazy and hope we can move up and like maybe spread out a bit once we have some contacts. Commanders forward. Anything that walks into our range, we're just gonna blast the living hell out of it, which would be pretty entertaining actually. Although our accuracy is probably not going to be great, especially the guys in the back. I'll have you here. We'll just kind of look at that way, I think, actually. I don't think anything's going to get that close, but you never know. Push out the shot a bit further. We do have the artillery still. Do I want to move you? Optimal range is 10. How far is that? Only about there, actually. So yeah, we should move up. I don't have a target, so let's go ahead and just rush forward. So potentially, next turn I'll have the accuracy bonus for being connected. And then we could maybe just stay here and just shoot targets from there. Alright, see what happens. Anything rushing us is going to get blasted. Exocrin's going to tag us from range. I don't know how they can see me, but I can't see them. Okay. Keep moving up. Plasma gun. Kind of disappointing there. A lot of misses. lot more misses.
Hostiles! Hostiles!
Okay, just scattered damage all over the place. Did take out one of those Tyranid warriors. Hive Guard back there. That's a bit of a problem. But we can see them, so that'd be worth it.
Hostiles! Drawing fire!
A couple of those Thornbacks there. Not a huge problem for the position they're in. Could probably just kind of disengage. They're trying to flank and get around me.
Quarry spotted.
More Hive Guard. Looks like a tempting artillery target right over there. If they bunch up a bunch, yeah. They hang out with a lot of little guys there. We can just drop a ton of shells in their direction.
Got your armor right here, sir.
Okay. So we did take a little bit of damage. Not too bad. I was hoping we would actually kill you. You're down to 117. We nuked one of the Tyranid warriors. A couple Hive Guard. Alright. Artillery. Yeah, it's weird. The other one, I couldn't use barrage right off the bat, but here I can. Okay, we can throw shots into here, 49%. We could barrage and just hope. I'm kind of curious if there's more stuff there, though. Got a 56, 70. I do have some close range weapons here we could use to probably take these guys out. I'd like to move up to get a bit more vision, but we could also maybe take shots further back. Like here we've actually got a decent shot on those Hive Guard. You know what, I'm going to go ahead and move, because I want to see what's there. Okay, so there is a lot of stuff. So in that case, you know what, we've got a bit of a bonus. Let's use barrage to fire shots like right into here and see what happens. Fire 3 times, it's a bit less accurate.
Shatter the ground beneath them.
Let's see what we can do. Okay. Alright. Some damage on each shot so far. Nice! That was actually probably my most effective barrage ever. So we softened the Hive Guard up and killed some Hormagaunts. Not bad. Definitely not bad. So up close, we've got the Flamer with you. Las Cannon.
Whose day are we ruining today, sir?
Melt-A-Gun. I think we could just melt-a-you and kill you. Let's just do that. Okay, excellent. So Las Cannon wants to be at 5. And then we've got the Demolisher wants to be at 3. So we're at good shape there. Let's go Las Cannon, one of you. Didn't kill him.
Rolling out.
Move up. Gonna demolish your cannon, and we're gonna back off. It's our accuracy, 72, 85. Go for the 85. Alright, good job. Demolisher did a great job.
Rolling out.
Back up. Okay, so what I want to do here, probably, if I can give you double shots, that's just an absolute crap ton of shots. We could use you to pick off stuff. Ah, we've got you as well, and the basic guy here. So the basic one. If I'm going to give double shots, I'd like to give double shots to the Punisher And then maybe one of the Rogel Dorns. Or the Vanquisher. You've got the Gatling gun? Yeah, you've got the Gatling gun, you've got the Demolisher.
Got your armor right here, sir.
So let's go double shots on... You know what, let's just go
Gunners,
Rogel Dorns.
I need you firing now.
Have fun, go crazy. Just go absolutely bonkers. Double shots on you
Gunners,
as well.
I need you firing now.
So even like their secondary guns and like even the bolters can probably just nuke these guys without too much trouble. We still have the shot. I'd kind of like you in position to shoot them. Go ahead and get you over out of the way so we can do kind of whatever we want. We just need to clear this slight mess out. I mean, even you can probably gun them down. Although I guess we're peeking around the corner, so our shots aren't that great. We're a little far away. We're one away from optimal. If I move out here, we definitely have good shots, but then I'm kind of blocking the way. Okay, so we didn't use on the Punisher. So Mr. Punisher, we could push in with you and get good shots further. That's fine. We could use our secondary guns. Like I said, I think the bolters could probably do it. 4's optimal.
Wherever you need
And
us.
we've got double shots on the bolters. So bolters,
Firing primary cannon.
just like that, no problem. We still have the stub gun, and we've got the demolisher that's gonna, or the pulverizer that's gonna shoot twice. All right, big gun is optimal 6. Main target here, probably the Thornback. Let's go for it. Okay, missed with one, landed with the other. The pulverizer wants to be at 3. Oh, we got more stuff, but no other Hive Guard. There's 2 other Hive Guard besides you. Let's go with the pulverizer. Let's go blast the Hive Guard. Oh, he survived. Look at that. But I do have other options here.
Armored Sentinel, ready.
Let's move you up. Kill the other Hive
Firing on
Guard.
target. Sentinel on
Let's
the
head over
move.
here. Not seeing any indication of anything that direction. We're pretty far up. I don't see the other Hive Guard, though, either, which is weird, but there's 2 other Hive Guard.
Ready to win the
Now,
war,
I
sir.
still have double shots with the heavy stubbers. It's 108 shots. 41% chance to hit. You know what? We might as well. Just light them up. We've got the double shots. Like, chances aren't great, but we've got double shots, so, like, why not? We do have the Exocrine in view. I would like to take out the Exocrine potentially as well. So we have the double shots here, too. Let's roll on up. We'll go main gun on the Exocrine twice. 70%. Let's go for it. Hit and a miss. That's too bad. So this optimal is quite short. Bolters at 4.
Wherever you need us.
So we've got some wounded stuff here we could target. So if we go bolter, 60%, 56%. The Gatling gun, 47, 48. Alright, it's 48. Let's try that. So it's not really an ideal target, but we shoot so much. Like, it's worth it. Bolter. Should be able to finish you off, I think. Yeah, excellent. And I still have the stubbers. So stubbers, 22%, 37%, 41. We're not going to do much damage. 33, 37. I feel like if I can do some damage, I should. Here it's 0 to 1, so I feel like it's kind of a waste. 22% is pretty awful. Let's do some damage to the warriors with the stubbers. Since we're shooting double, like, we might as well just go for it. Alright, so we've managed just with 3 tanks so far to just wreck everything out front and push them back pretty effectively. And we still have a bunch more tanks. This is concerning, but I think it's okay. I say that, but I'm not
Whose day are we ruining today?
100% sure. If we come down... Yeah, Vanquisher, let's come over here. So main gun, let's go with the 80%. Probably gonna end up splitting some of this up a bit. So the las cannon, you're gonna have a better shot here. Not quite dead. We've got the plasma guns as well. 57, 48. Let's go for it. Oh, we didn't get a kill. 2 health left. But we can kill him with the Chimera. That should be no problem. I could even probably just deploy my bayonet guys and finish you off, and then shoot the other with the Chimera, honestly. Do I want to dispatch anybody else? We've got the basic Lehman Russ here. We can definitely do that.
Chimera transport ready.
Let's move in with the Chimera. Let's see what we can just do with you. So, main gun, let's see. Gunner view there. So now they're both very close to death. We do have the flamer, but I'd rather not use it, honestly. I'm gonna go ahead and deploy my maniacs with bayonets. They will take some damage back if we go in, but we could probably shoot and kill this guy. Tell you what, let's move back. Let's take the risk to, like, safely kill him. We just have to do 2 points of damage. That's it. So, good job.
What next, sir? Moving to the battle
Immediately
line.
gonna get out of the way. Chimera for now. I'm not sure what I want to do with you. We'll bring somebody else over.
Whose day are we ruining
Like
today?
the basic Lehman Russ should be more than enough firepower. Main gun, 68. Las cannon. Let's go las cannon on that. Nice. Take you out. So I still have my main gun. 25, 32. I mean, we can fire the main gun however much we want. 33, let's go for that, just in case we get a hit. That's fine. I'm going to save the bolters for anything else approaching, so that's acceptable losses. You stay there, so you're just kind of in the way.
Whose day are we ruining today, sir?
Okay, so flanking threat dealt with. Still no view of Hive Guard. But we're in good shape. Okay, so we still have the tank commanders with guns. The Punisher is kind of a short range, but we do have the las cannon on it. So from here, we can take a las cannon shot at you. If we want to do that, yeah, we might as well. 70%. Oh, you missed. That's rough. I do have the flamer.
Rolling out.
Main gun here. I mean, you're more of an infantry killer. Let's try to use these guys for it, I think, instead. Like, the las cannons should be in pretty good shape. If we can get an angle, maybe. Seems like either way it's kind of bad. That's not an awful spot, it looks like. Las Cannon, 56. Give it a try. So we got to land one of these. Main gun, 52. Not a kill, though. We've got the plasma guns here, too, but I'd like to save them, potentially. You can't move anymore.
Got your armor right here, sir.
Got crummy shots here, it looks
Armor
like.
rolling out.
We got the Castrican, too, if things really go bad. 44%? Sure. Okay. He's still alive. Main gun would be 41, plasma would be 33. Let's just use the main gun. Hope for the best. If not, we use the Castrican to finish him off. Hey, look at that. Alright. So all those close-range charging guys dealt with. Hive Guard, what we really want to look for next. Let's have you move so that we're kind of connected. So at least these three are going to get the bonus.
Whose day are we ruining today, sir?
We still have the shot here, or I could just move back. Keep the accuracy bonus. We could take long-range shot at the Tyranid warriors. That's actually probably better. Yeah, let's do that, since we shoot a bunch. Alright, we dropped one, and nearly killed the other one. Okay, anything we can do to reduce the firepower the Tyranid warriors have is probably for the best.
Where do you need us, sir?
I don't know where I need you, actually. We could come up and just set up an overwatch. Let's hang out. See what kind of shots I can get, if anything. 28%, 23%. I'm going to go ahead and take the 23s just to see if I can land some hits and kill that one guy. Yeah, so killing one there, that's just reducing the amount of guns shooting at me by one. So I'm fine with that. As kind of, even though it's a low chance shot, against infantry picking off, it's like less guns shooting at me is always better. Against a vehicle, when you just damage it, doesn't really do anything. But yeah, that was a pretty good turn for us. We did a ton of damage. But a lot of our stuff is now on cooldown, like those secondary guns and things. Oh, Hive Tyrant coming in. It's coming like right into us. Okay, he's going for the Sentinel. I thought he was going to come into the flank or rear of the big Rungeldorn tank there. Instead, he's going to stand in front of it. He's going to smack it in the front, or flank slightly. Lots of Tyranid warriors, so that's another area we might want to go for with artillery. The Hive Guard.
Let him try to get through this armor. Let him try to get through this armor. Is that right? Let him try to get through this armor.
I mean, they're doing a little bit of damage. It's not much, though. They'd be much better off going into close combat against them. So even with the upgraded guns the Tyranid warriors have, they're always much better off attacking close combat against a vehicle. Those are heavily armored targets. Units on the move. Armagon's coming in. Weak squad there with just the one guy left, not doing much. Oh, there's some Hive Guard, pretty far back. Taking a shot. Totally missed. Yeah, they're fairly short range. So their accuracy is not great over long distances, which is kind of their main weakness, problem. Oh, Exocrine all the way over there, alright. We might want to go hunting that down. Shot goes in and misses, probably against the Chimera. And Hive Guard over there, too. Okay, that's interesting. Big chunk of damage on the Chimera. I can live with that. Got the Hive Guard over there. They could be a problem for the vehicles, but that's about it. Yeah, so Hive Tyrant, definitely a bit of an issue. We do have units in our face here, but we do have
Whose day are we ruling
tanks
today,
good
sir?
at that. We've got plasma guns there. I mean, we can burn stuff. We can shoot things. I think artillery, we probably want to throw right into the Tyranid warriors here somewhere, like here. Probably right there. That's probably what we want to do. So let's go ahead and do that, I think. So my artillery. We can make an increased accuracy shot if we wanted to. Right now it's 46. I might as well. Let's do that. We'll go increased accuracy, 76%. Maybe we'll do some damage to multiple units here. No, we only hit them. That's too bad. Taking a while to get up. Okay, we did about half, a little bit more than half damage on them, so that softens them up nicely for us. So, Hive Tyrant, you're looking the wrong way. I can just back you off and shoot you. What else do we have up here that are close range? So we still have the bolter here. Nothing on those guys. We've got plasma guns there if we wanted to, but that's probably better off used
Whose day
elsewhere.
are we ruling today, sir?
Demolisher, how are you at close range? Pretty decent, honestly. But I feel like the Punisher's probably the better one to do that.
Got your armor right here, sir.
Okay. Got the bolters. We can just frag them, but I don't think it's going to kill them. If we go bayonet charge, we'll probably kill them. Let's go ahead and bayonet charge them because they're already softened up. See how we can do.
I'm not made for this.
Oh, we didn't kill a couple of them. That's too bad. We didn't lose anybody, but we didn't finish them off either, which is slightly irritating.
Whose day are we ruling today, sir?
So, do I want to use the bolter? I mean, I can't just burn them. I'm going to use the flamer anywhere else. Like, I could rush up. Well, I can't really hit more than one target with the flamer if I do it. So, you know what? Let's just burn them.
Supporting fire!
Just not mess with that at all. I've got the bolter and the gun. You've got the gun. So we've got an okay shot at the Hive Guard from here if we want to do that. We just pick off one, so it's not like a huge deal. I'm more concerned about the Hive Guard there, actually. But could definitely go after them here.
Rolling into action!
Let's press them, although they are good up close. Let's fire off the multi-laser. I was hoping we'd kill one. Just because that would reduce the number of guns. We've got the Exocrine out there too. This is a basic tank. Accuracy's not great looking here. We can do okay from there though. Do have some splash from the main gun here. So let's fire that off. Okay, killed one, hurt the others. Bolters, let's go with the bolters, see what we can do since they're softened up. Okay, one left, nearly dead. Almost anything can take it off. I don't know that I want to use your gun for that though. I'd like to shoot maybe further back. We can get an exocrine shot. We can get a good exocrine shot from there. But we could also nail the Hive Guard back there. Let's do that instead. Since there's only one, it's a shame he'll get a chance to shoot me, but...
Firing cannon.
Oh, you missed a 70%. Oh, that's awful. Okay. You go up to provide some close support. Can we get you further up? Yeah, grab some cover. These Tyranid warriors are probably going to cause all kinds of problems for you. Yeah, disappointing. Maybe we should have wiped out that last Hive Guard, but only one guy left. He might be able to kill the Chimera. He's not going to be able to kill anything else just by himself. So, not a massive threat. Do have a little bit of a problem with our Hive Tyrant here. So let's go ahead and shoot you. Excellent. So that clears a bit of a problem. We've got the Flamer. So I'm going to roar on up here and just burn these two. I mean, I'd like to burn more, but should take out the Hormagaunts without a problem. Whether we kill the Tyranid warriors... Yeah. So we've got a couple softened up, but not dead. Giving them plenty of opportunity here to move in and attack me in close combat.
Understood.
Whether they take that or not is a whole other thing. Okay, so we're kind of free. The only one who's potentially can't move without getting hit is you. So everyone else is free to move around and either shoot the Hive Tyrant or go for targets further in. I do want to hit the Hive Guard. The Demolisher Cannon is pretty good for that, although the range is not great.
Got your armor right here, sir.
We've got the Plasma Guns and multiple actions. So the Plasma Guns are 4. A little close. Is the Plasma going to do... What's the estimate? 70 some damage. We're probably better off nailing stuff over here. So the main gun, we can shoot a couple times. The main gun wants to be at 5. I don't think... Well, we've got... Okay, we do have an okay shot from here, it looks like. But then I'm backing off 2. Then we could move up back to fire the plasma guns at something if we wanted to. Yeah, we could do that. %. We're not doing a ton of damage. This cannon isn't really designed for taking out single target. It's more kind of got the splash, so it's better against units like the Tyranid warriors and stuff. Plasma guns, 60%. Yeah, let's just nuke a squad of Tyranid warriors here. Not a problem. Okay. So kind of using these guys because they've got multiple actions. Is kind of what I was looking at. We can definitely move you back and take shots at the Hive Tyrant without trouble. But again, it's not really single target. We could use the overcharge. I think I'm going to do that. So right now we're looking at 28 to 38 times 2, accuracy is 60%. Unfortunately, the accuracy is not great, but we overcharge it now, potentially 100 some damage. I didn't take any damage from the overcharge. We did only hit 1 shot, though. I'm going to go ahead and come back in a little bit so we have vision. Because I think we're going to take the Hive Tyrant out, one way or the other, with what we've got left. So Demolisher, we probably want to push up and kill things further in, like the Hive Guard.
Got your armor right here, sir.
You've done everything you can. I only have the main gun here.
Rogel Dawn crew ready.
It's not showing me getting attacked if I back away here, which is odd, because I'm pretty sure I am going to get attacked. It would make it better for my vision and stuff. Yeah, so I'm getting hit. Pretty big chunk of damage, too. But we want to be back far so we can actually get a decent shot. 71%. Okay. Down to 140. Got bolter, we've got main gun. Demolisher, like I said, like it's mainly more because of the splash hitting other stuff would be more ideal. Unfortunately, I don't have any las cannons up and ready to go, so I kind of feel like we have to use you. And we do have you guys too, honestly. What kind of damage estimate can you give me? Without overcharging. Potentially up to 100. If I can whittle you down enough, I could even just use the bolter to finish you off. So let's see if we overcharge a salvo. Go against the Hive Tyrant. Let's see what we get. Okay, not as great as I was expecting, but 48's reasonable. Bolter here should be able to do it. Does anyone else have a secondary weapon we can use instead? Nope. Okay. Well, let's go bolter, see if we can take you out. Alright, nice. And we still have 2 cannon shots, or we could put a graze effect on somebody. You're fine. Let's move up and hit the other weakened squad that we hit with artillery. Did that kill him? It did. Look at that. Okay. Hive Guard. We could get an okay shot on you. We're actually at ideal range here. 68%. Let's go for the Hive Guard. Nice. I'm actually going to back up here a little bit. Is that better? That's probably about the same no matter what I do here for movement. 59, so it's probably 60-ish% would be my guess. Let's throw a shot back at the Hive Guard, 68%. Nice. So Hive Guard are dead. We still have our Demolisher. And all the major threats are really dealt with. Just the Hive Guard out on the flank and the Exocrine on the flank. Most everything else is toast. So what do we want to prioritize? Probably like a full health squad of warriors. How much damage are we going to do? Am I going to kill anybody? Yeah, probably kill one of them at least. Okay, we did kill one. We knocked the other 2 on their butt. I do love seeing those shots go in like that. It's pretty impressive, actually. The amount of short-range damage potential we have is just absolutely brutal. Just bristling with guns and all that. That's a lot of dead Tyranid warriors. So, yeah, just kind of looking at, like, tanks, dead stuff. Pretty cool. Just armored might. How are we doing? Yeah, just a solid wall of giant, bulky tanks. Alright, do I want to move my infantry? Maybe. Let's get you behind a bulkier tank. That's a fine position. Can you move? No. Okay. Artillery, we're not moving you. So yeah, just the last little hive guard here, Exocrine. After that, yeah, not a whole lot left to kill. We've killed the Hive Tyrant, we've killed the Tyrannifex. Turvagon isn't really a major threat to us. Tyranid Warriors are kind of the only major threat left, and they've got to get up close and personal if they want to do any real damage to me. Okay, that was kind of pointless. Yeah, the thing with Tyranid Warriors, you need to know when to move into close combat with them, and this is a time, like, this is past time. The Tyranid Warriors need to be moving in. Going for those tanks with their scythe and claws and stuff.
They're shooting back!
Instead, they're just going to focus on these guys. Get the extra action, shoot at them some more. Like, if that's what you want to do, fine, but you should be attacking my tanks. Like, those are 100% acceptable losses there.
Taking fire!
Now, what are you going to do with your action point? Go attack the tank in close combat. Instead, you're going to shoot? Yeah, you idiot.
Praise the Emperor for these plates.
Just going to stand around like morons and let me destroy you. Alright. Miss. Landed a good hit, but not enough to kill me. Exocrine might finish off my Chimera, depending. Going for the tank instead? Yes, you are. Look at that. Okay, well. My infantry guys are all dead, but they provided a nice distraction, so that's really all we ask of them. Over here, we're good to go. Artillery, where do we want to fire? Probably like, are you connected? No, you're not. Probably these guys, I guess. Could go barrage, but it could hurt my own guys. Like, no matter what, it's not really going to matter, honestly. 63, 61, go for them. What did you just do? The shot somehow hit this. Alright, good job. Awesome. Wonderful. An inspiration to us all. Okay. So let's start over here. We've got the Vanquisher somewhere. You're there. Okay. Vanquisher, we probably hit the Exocrine.
Whose day are we ruining today, sir?
We've got the las cannon up. God, you're almost dead. Let's go. Las cannon shot. Take you out. I'm gonna bring you over this way. Got a full squad there. So, Vanquisher, what are we looking at? 65%? Where's our optimal range? Kind of further. If I back off, is it any better? I don't even see us getting a better shot, so probably not. Go for it on the Turvagon, it's fine. Oh, you missed a 65. That sucks. So this we want to go 5. Are we actually at 5 right now? Looks like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 90% on the Turvagon. Plasma guns want to be at 4. Let's use the plasma guns to light up the Tyranid Warriors, I guess. Okay, we missed some shots there. It's unfortunate. We're probably going to wrap this up. I'm just going to get you out of the way. You come over, fire a round into those Tyranid warriors. Soften them up. Nice.
Transport awaiting orders.
Go chase you a little bit. You might be the last thing left alive here shortly. Okay, not as much as I was hoping, but what you gonna do? I could have used these guys to finish them off. I might have not have needed the extra firepower coming in here to help out. We could probably take some long-range pot shots, though, with the Exocrine if we need to. Anyway, we've got our guys up front. We've also got our tank commanders where we can get the double shot. No, we can't, so we're still on a cooldown for the double shots. Okay, that's fine. So las cannon wants to be at 5. So we back up, las cannon, hit the Turtle Good solid hit. Main gun. Let's try to mop some stuff up here. Oh, we got a surge too.
Firing!
That's 2.
Time to win this battle!
Surge. 52. We can get a better shot than that. I mean, we can get a shot. I'm not sure it's that good, but we can try to pick you off. 66. 3 shots, 3 kills. Look at that. Fantastic. Better than I expected, for sure.
Armor rolling out. Can't talk. Got a battle to win.
Should have started over here, I guess. Didn't expect us to have that much success. If we kill enough stuff... Unfortunately, my tanks here are kind of short range, the ones that are out front.
Whose day are we ruining today, sir?
You got a melt-a-gun and las cannons. Melt-a-gun. Just nuke him. Cook that big crab. Alright. You're kind of in the way. I'm not a fan of that. Las cannon, we're a bit close, but it's 75%. So sure. I just need some other little secondary thing to finish you off, basically. God, my bolter could probably kill you. Good shot from there, but then I don't have an angle on anything else. Let's go main gun. Alright, you're toast. Bolters, go for it. Stub gun, go for it. Accuracy's pretty awful, but why not shoot a bunch if we can? Okay, another tank commander. We could probably just blast them with a cannon, although angle's not great. We could try to get... I don't know if you're going to get shots, anything else. Our range, well, maximum's 8. Even if we move all the way over here, we're not getting shots back there. So we might as well have you try to kill off the infantry over here, and we can try to move these other tanks up to get shots, but they're short-range weapons, so probably not going to be super successful with that.
Strike true.
Carnage down here. I can't even, like, see them. So much dead stuff. We could just move by them now. There's, like, one dude left, so they're so weak. We just kind of effectively ignore them. You're not going to have enough movement to get anywhere with a good shot, so we might as well have you finish off the infantry. Brunch. I don't think there's anything else. It just... the amount of dead stuff here. So, like, the things that made it the furthest, some Hormagaunts, Tyrannifex, drew a lot of fire. There's, like, the Hive Tyrant over here. But the bulk of it, like, it's just wading through corpses here. This is ridiculous, the amount of things we've killed over in this area. Like, look at that. Like, standing on corpses. Just a mess over here of just dead Tyranids everywhere. Alright. So who do we have left that's further back? You two are going to move in. You can try to take some shots, but I don't know if we're going to have any. What's the angle? Yeah, we can get to here. You out of range? You are out of range, so we have to drop an Overwatch. We'll just kind of throw it wherever.
Armored Sentinel, ready.
Can't move. You two can make a move.
Whose day are we ruining today, sir?
Do have the las cannon, but I don't think we're going to have much success. Like, we're barely in range. Oh, 63. It's better than I expected. Do get a hit. We can't fire with the main gun. So
Got
we
your armor
left.
right here, sir.
Tank commanders left. It's back there. So let's go here. See if I can get a shot with something. Probably not. So outside of cannon range, we could move one and still have an action.
Rolling out.
Still outside of cannon range. Las cannon also out of range. Fine. We'll overwatch as well. Just leaves you. Unfortunately, we don't have a las cannon ready to go with you. And your range is super short. Yeah, so let's just tear across here. Getting into position. Okay, do I have movement left? I do. This doesn't like things being close, though. I'm gonna move you in. We really have nothing else to worry about.
Whose day are we ruining today, sir?
Go ahead and take a position there. Transport, let's go ahead and book it. Try to get away. Hoping the cover protects me from getting hit. I might be able to survive a hit with 90 health left. I think it's just the Exocrine left. Not much. What you gonna do? Shoot the nearest tank. And you missed. You big goober. Alright. Yeah, this has been a complete slaughter. Artillery, just for fun. Do you want to shoot artillery over here? 61%. It's not going to do much damage. You know, they need some practice. Hey, direct hit. Look at that. I'm actually pretty impressed. Vanquisher, I mean, this is kind of your deal. Here, 72. Go for it. There we go. Instant death, just like that. Again, just like the last one, I think I only lost one infantry squad, so I just lost one infantry squad. Nothing else really got that badly damaged even. I think part of that is, like I said, the Hive Guard were spread out. They weren't, well, I mean, they've got to get close, so it kind of makes sense, but the Hive Guard were not, they should have been bunched up. They probably should have had escorts, Tyranid warriors in front of them, something like that, or Thornbacks in front of them, something along those lines. So we weren't able to take out the Hive Guard. I was actually really worried about the Hive Guard for this fight and thought they would be a problem. And actually, the Hive Tyrant gave me more trouble just because he moved in and just did some attacks from an odd position because I was sort of out of position a little bit. Tyrannifex was just a distraction, no real problem. Yeah, nothing really major. So I think the main problem that the AI has with Tyranid warriors, they've got the upgraded guns, but even if they don't have the upgraded guns, it tends to prioritize shooting over going in for close combat attacks. And against vehicles, you absolutely need to go in for close combat attacks. So these Tyranid warriors not moving in, like there was at least one turn there where they could have torn apart probably 2 tanks, if not, yeah, probably 2 tanks. They probably could have killed 2 tanks if they'd rushed forward and just done melee attacks with the Tyranid warriors. Um, and if they'd been able to use the Hive Guard to soften stuff, send the Tyranid warriors in, they could have done a bunch of damage. I mean, the tanks blow up and do some damage to them, and I don't know if that's why it's prioritizing it, but whatever. Holy crap, this tank commander got 6 kills. That is ridiculous. It'd be awesome if it would show you a breakdown. This one got 1, because we had that one turn where we had 3 actions. It's probably that one, because he got 3 kills in 1 turn. 2 for the Rogel Dorn, 1 for the other Rogel Dorn, 2 for that Leman Russ, 3, 2, 1. Sentinel got 2 kills, Chimera got a kill. Even the guys that died got a kill. That's crazy. Anyway, this is it for Imperial Guard versus Tyranids. I feel like they're a pretty good matchup. I think a good opponent with Tyranids could do a lot of damage to the Imperial Guard. It would depend a lot on the force you had, too. If you had something really good at killing infantry and the Imperial Guard army had just a ton of infantry in it, you could just wade through them and just cut through them like nothing. You just have massive, like even if you lost, you could probably kill like 90% of the army or something. But against an armored force like this, the Tyranids still have the tools to do it with the Hive Tyrants and the Hive Guard and the Tyranid warriors. You just have to use them the right way. So I feel like it's definitely doable with the Tyranids against even this army for Imperial Guard. Shouldn't be as big of a problem as it seems to be. But overall, I think it's a good matchup. You've got cheap infantry with lots of mass fire on the Imperial Guard side. You've got lots of swarm stuff on the other side. So I feel like it's also a good matchup. Like probably Orcs versus Imperial Guard is probably also a good matchup. But we'll kind of see how it goes when we get to that point. Next up, we're going to start playing Imperial Guard versus Necrons, and we'll see how that goes. Not super happy about how that's going to go at lower levels, but hopefully it'll be all right. This has been more Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then, have a good one.